Welcome back to Real Estate Real Talk. And we have Jill Johnson here from Waterstone Mortgage with us again.
Hey,
and
ladies.
The last time we were here, Devin, you had an awesome question. Can you bring everybody back up to date where we left off?
Yes. So, Jill, what I wanted to know is if you have a buyer who's interested in purchasing a home, but let's say that earlier that year they had a late car payment or they had some kind of late payment reflecting on their credit. You know, what does that mean for them? Can they still purchase a home even though they had that negative account on their credit?
Oh, that is a great question. Basically, we're looking for a specific credit score.
Okay.
And right now, with the industry the way it is, we're looking for hopefully 620 to 640.
Okay.
Okay. And one late payment, Devin, won't drop the score that much. Okay. If they were already there, 130 day is not going to do a lot of damage. It's the consistent late payments that a person makes, or collections. And even though a lot of us know that medical collections don't really count against you, what they do is they drop your score by 30% because they become open collections.
Oh.
So a lender is looking for stellar credit, but you don't have to be perfect.
Okay.
We don't need 740. It's nice to have it.
Yeah.
Not everybody does. We'd all love to have it. But if my job as a lender is to try to help get you to the score that you need to buy a home. I don't need you to go above it.
Yes.
I just need to get you to the point that we can get you approved for a loan based on that particular score. If you've got some lates, it may not be a problem, but the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look at that credit and I'm going to let you know what we need to fix, if anything, and if we don't, I'll just give you a letter and say, go shopping.
Yeah. And you know what? I tell my people when they're buying a house, if you're going to be late on something, pay your light bill late. Do not pay your credit card or anything that's going to show up on your credit report late.
Great.
So
Right.
I'd give them that idea.
Yeah, that's good advice.
Yes, that's wonderful advice. Absolutely.
For sure.
I'm okay with, as long as you don't turn your lights off.
Yeah, that's true. I ain't say pay it that late now. I said pay it a little late, get an extension.
Right. Hey Jill, I have a question for you. What is good advice that we can give people on what choices they can make so that they're not messing up their credit terribly before they get to wanting to buy a home?
That's another good question. You ladies just come on with the really good questions. They're so pertinent.
That's what we're here for.
Absolutely. Sarah, the real thing is we all have, we choose to get up every day. We choose to answer our phones. We choose to go to work. Choices in credit are very interesting because I find that a lot of people choose to ignore bills. We see it all the time. It comes in the mail, and it's sort of like if I put it in this pile, I don't have to look at it and it's going to go away. Guess what? It doesn't. And the unfortunate thing is that, like I was talking in a different segment about medical, how important it is that we all assume our insurance is paying our medical. And a lot of times we get a bill in from the doctor and you'll read it and it says insurance not filed. Well, you just kind of let it go, throw it in a pile and forget about it. Well, 30 days later, you're under collection because that bill was not taken care of by your insurance because you didn't bother to follow it up. The number one thing is do not ignore your bills. Pay your bills on time. These are your choices. And if you have to choose to let something go, choose something that is not going to impact your bureau. Okay, that will not impact an installment and will not impact a revolving, okay? And hopefully, the medical you can get resolved. It's a little easier than you think, but just make it a good choice as a person. I need to pay my bills. I spent the money, I need to pay the bill.
I think I might have made a bad choice. I got my credit together and I got it where I wanted, and I started getting a few credit cards. And then I think I got a little bit out of control. You can get out of control.
Oh, absolutely.
Now I have so many credit cards open. How can I gradually get out of them? Because I know if you close credit, it hurts too.
Right.
So how can I gradually get out of it without hurting my credit?
Well, the interesting thing is that every time you close an account, you lose the long-term credit. Then you start to have to rebuild again. Then your credit actually goes down. Sort of what we talked about in one of our questions. The best thing that you can do is just leave them alone, don't do anything with them, but keep them open. Do not close the accounts, particularly if you're thinking about a car loan or a large installment like a mortgage. You want to stay on that path until you get where you're going. Once you get your mortgage and you get your car, then you can start closing a few accounts just a little bit at a time, and then kind of get your credit stable,
Yeah.
and then you're all set.
Wow, we could talk all day about credit because I have so many more questions.
Me too.
yeah.
Me too.
But you know what? This is a good place for us to end it for today. Jill, we want to thank you so much. You've been so good to us. Jill Johnson from Waterstone Mortgage, thank you.
My pleasure.
And of course, as always, I thank Devin, I thank Sarah, and I'm your girl Susan. And we will see you next time on
Real Estate Real Talk.
Bye-bye.